G'day guys, Aaron here from Shooting Stuff Australia. So today I have a new 223 Lithgow. This is the one with the recalled barrel. About a year ago they had to do a recall on their 243s and 223s, as you probably all know. So I did a video on the 243 and that shot superbly. And so this is straight out of the box, brand new. I haven't used it yet and we're going to see if this can keep up with the 243. Big thank you to OSA for sending this gun and providing some of the ammunition we're going to be using today, and the Sig Sauer BDX scope system with the rangefinder. So I am really looking forward to seeing how this actually performs at 100 meters. So this will just be a 100 meter test for this one. We've got 10 different brands of ammunition here, a couple of my own reloads from when I used to have a 223 bolt action a couple of years ago. And there will be a full review on this gun coming out, and we'll be testing it at different distances as well. But just for now, I just want to see how well it can shoot at 100 meters with the new barrels that they replaced. So let's just jump straight in. Well, I am extremely happy with how this gun shot. This was the first time I'd ever used a Lithgow 223, and I tell you now, I'm pretty happy with the new barrels. I started off with the tap ammo, and only recently have I started using this. I've put it through a few other guns and it has also performed very well. But I did notice each time I shot this gun, and after taking a break, I did get a bit of a cold bore shot. So it's this one here, if you took it out, you would end up with a 6mm group. Then we moved over to the Eastern European or Russian or whatever it is ammunition. We'd been given this quite a few years ago for the show. We've slowly been going through it. It's not really made for accuracy at all. It just shoots huge fireballs at night, and it's pretty much all it's good for, but we thought we'd give it a go. So with that flyer right to the side again, we did get a 15mm group with it. And if you counted the flyer, that would have been a 37mm group. But never really expected much from this ammunition. It's probably one of the best groups we've ever gotten from this ammo. Then it was the Buffalo River. This is my favourite brand of ammunition that I have used. No matter what I put this brand through, it just works really, really well. So I was expecting a good group, and with all 5 shots, it came to an 8mm group. It runs a Sierra Game King projectile, and I don't think you can really go past this stuff. Now the Winchester Varmint in 223, I have used this in the past and actually didn't get very good results with it. So I was quite surprised when it came in at a 10mm group, and one of the shots were actually pretty much in the same hole. So Once again, I was surprised by this ammunition, but the rifle just seemed to shoot pretty much everything really well. Then we used the Remington high performance rifle. The green and yellow box, I've never really had much luck with it, no matter what. No matter what gun or cartridge I've used this stuff in, it's never really has performed very well for me. So that came in at a 26mm group. I didn't really expect anything much better from this one at all. So this was the second target. So by the time I'd gone out, set up the target, walked back 100 meters, set the cameras up again and loaded up the gun, it was about a 20-25 minute break in between. So once again, the gun had cooled down and I got that cold bore shot. So if you took the cold bore shot out, this Fiocchi ammunition shot a 7mm group. I'm pretty sure this is running a Horny projectile, a ballistic tip projectile, and I was really happy with that 7mm. Then I switched over to the Horny. It's just a red bulk pack, comes in packs of 50, steel cased ammunition, and it is priced really, really well. So that still came in at an 18mm group. So then it was on to the Remington Umc Ammunition. This was their jacketed hollow point projectile, and that came in at a 17mm group. And then it was onto my first reloads. Now this is just a Horny soft point I bought in bulk about 7 years ago and put together about 3,000 rounds with it of 223, back when I used to own a 223 bolt action. I just run this through my pump action now, and it's okay for close quarters varmint hunting. So I wasn't really expecting anything great out of it because the reloads probably aren't the best and they've been sitting around for a long time. This still came in at a 27mm group. Then last of all is the Horny Zmax projectiles. I made these several years ago, around the same time as the soft points. So I haven't used these for a very, very long time. I made about 1,000 of these up when I bought a bulk pack, and I've just been sitting around and haven't used them for a long time. So I was quite happy with the 19mm group with it. So after running 10 different loads through this, I am absolutely wrapped with this gun. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the Lithgow 223 barrels. They have done a really, really good job on producing these new barrels. The gun was an absolute joy to shoot. It worked really well, as you'll see in the coming review, on the full review of the gun I've done. We punted out longer distances and it performed really, really well. With my experience of the 243 and the 223, these are absolutely wonderful. So I don't think you can go past a good Lithgow for a varmint gun. The barrel is really, really well made. So basically everything I shot out of it would have been absolutely perfect for the hunting application. Everything did come in around the 1-inch group at 100 meters. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you were on the sidelines about buying a new Lithgow 223, I can tell you now, really worth the buy. It really is. It is a good rifle. Thanks, guys.